Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 30, 2020, also known as John Matthew was born this day. My brother turns 44 today. My name is Karen Bodenschatz. I serve as associate pastor at First Lutheran Church in Onalaska, Wisconsin, and this is my morning musing. So we're 3 days into Holy Week. Today is Tuesday of Holy Week. Most people don't observe these first 3 days, the days between Palm Sunday and Maundy, Thursday of Holy Week. Most folks do Palm Sunday, then they do Maundy, Thursday, Good Friday, and then Easter Sunday, which is great. It's traditional. That's the way we do it. But early on, the church would mark this whole week. And so for quite a number of years, 8 maybe years, First Lutheran has worshiped each day of Holy Week. And on the Tuesday of Holy Week, we hear a story about Jesus drawing the whole world to himself. And so today we are particularly attentive to praying for the nations and to praying for all peoples, which I think is my favorite of these first 3 days. It may even be one of my favorite of the whole week. I really appreciate dedicating a day to pray for all the whole wide world and doing that in the context, that's my cat, doing that in the context of Jesus in the center. And so we usually gather around the cross when we're all in the sanctuary together. Of course, today you'll be home, and so we invite you to either form your own cross. Maybe you have the one from last year still, but to have a cross prominent on your home altar today. But I also was thinking as I was putting the liturgies together for Holy Week and reviewing them, because we made some changes last year. If you'll remember, last year we were about a month in to Safer at Home, where we were isolating ourselves a lot more than we are now. And as I was reflecting on how I was feeling then, there was still a hope and a novelty almost about what we were doing. It was hard for sure. It was a little scary. It wasn't something that we had ever imagined having to do, but there was I think we were still in the adrenaline rush of it all. And so as I was reading through the liturgies, I could feel that, I could see that, and I remembered kind of the hope that we had that by summer we would be back to normal. But here we are a year later, and nothing has reminded me more of how interconnected we are with the whole world than this pandemic. The whole entire world is suffering. And we were all affected, right? Something that started halfway across the world made its way to every corner of our world. And so to gather around the cross, to lift up the whole world with this glaring reminder of how interconnected we are feels particularly poignant this today. And then, of course, I was also thinking about that huge tanker stuck in the Suez Canal, right? And how that one event is affecting the whole world, probably in ways we won't necessarily feel for another couple of weeks as everything is getting backed up. And we are so connected, friends. And if we as followers of Christ can remember that we are all connected through Christ and allow that reality to change how we are and how we operate and how we treat each other in the ways, be open to changing the ways we think and being open to the possibility that what we've always believed as true may not be true. I think we have the power. I know we have the power to change the world, because we are just like those disciples in that last week and in those days following Jesus's death, who didn't know what to do, who weren't sure what was true anymore, who had to just take a deep breath and remember what Jesus taught them and then move forward as best they could in that teaching. And we know they changed the world because we're living in that world. And now it's our turn. So I hope you join us tonight for worship as we pray around the cross for all of the nations. That'll happen at 6:30 via live stream. There'll be a video posted a little bit later today about how you can prepare your home altar for the rituals that we'll be practicing today. Until then, be well, be kind. Christ is with you.